Boom. Just like that, Frankie. See, we got a podcast.
Is Cuddles standing on top of your computer with like a coat hanger? And what the hell's going on over there?
I'm on the backup system, baby. I'm on the backup system. I hate technology.
You got your kids like on a bicycle powering the whole thing.
Don't even get me started. I don't even know if I could hit the thingamajig. I don't even know if this is I don't know if anything is gonna work.
Oh boy.
I have no idea.
But we could make the noises.
Janine just showed up. JSAP, we just started because I'm on the backup system and my phone's about to die. So I don't know how long I could do this for.
That's okay. I don't mind not staying on for that long.
It's a shock. All right, you guys leave. It'll just be the Frankie C show.
Why not?
And I'm wearing an Anthony on Air shirt too.
Oh, so am I.
So am I. What?
This is the first. I think the first time all three of us are wearing the same kind of shirt.
We're merged out, baby. Here we go. All right, they moved Ghislaine. What are you
doing? The hell is going on over there?
Sorry, I was switching from my OnlyFans to this.
Got it. Ghislaine Maxwell's on the move.
Oh wait, you didn't even start yet, for real?
For real?
Yeah. What do you think?
I thought you were kidding.
No, we were on for about 30 seconds before you came in.
I know all about 30 seconds. Go ahead.
They shipped her ass down to Tallahassee, Florida. She's in a low security prison. Kind of hard to tell here because I saw one legal expert say she's still not going to have a walk in the park. It's going to be a hard time for sure. And then I saw another report that basically says that prison offers yoga and Pilates.
Oh boy.
Yes, Paul, I am. Go ahead.
So how fucking bad can a yoga and Pilates place be?
I mean, if we're talking about us forcing me to do yoga or Pilates, that's tough.
That is a prison sentence for us.
That's a hard sentence.
Anthony's like, that sounds terrible.
Yeah. Is this interesting to you? There's an indoor recreation area with opportunities that include artwork and a hobby craft program. And also they have talent shows. I mean, it sounds like she's going to summer camp.
It sounds like summer camp.
Right? She'll be able to spend $360 a month in the commissary, which offers toiletries like a collagen elastin facial for $6.22. And snacks.
That's definitely some guy's jizz. Go ahead.
Wait a second. Listen to this. Snacks that include smoked Gouda.
Come on.
A smoked Gouda spread for $1.80.
I don't even think we have that in the shopping center here where I live.
Yeah, well, you live in a really bad neighborhood, though.
Well,
you live in the Tallahassee, Florida of Long Island. So,
which should have smoked Gouda.
Now that we're learning this, you're right. It should have. And she also, listen to this. Does this seem right to you? Thanks a lot, Biden, for the fucking inflation. Smoked Gouda spread, $1.80. Nutella is $4.90.
Whoa.
Nutella's like gold, though. That's good stuff. What, like a regular little jar of it?
I don't know. Whatever the commissary size is.
Oh, I don't know. I have no idea. So we charge the prisoner, the billionaire prisoner, $4 for Nutella. I think she'll be able to afford that.
I mean, if they're trading cigarettes, like how many cigarettes for a package of Nutella?
I don't think they're trading cigarettes. I think they're trading smoked Gouda and Nutella and stuff. What do they need cigarettes for?
What's a pack of cigarettes go? Do you know, Janine? Your dad used to smoke, right?
I think now it's between $11 and $15 a pack, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah. What's in a pack? 12 cigarettes?
20
cigarettes. So a can of Nutella is fucking 10 cigarettes.
Well,
see, it depends. That's even if it's the same size Nutella that would talk. Like, do they give them a whole freaking like 8-ounce thing? Who the hell knows?
I would love to know. I don't know.
Yeah, but Nutella and gel, that seems like a luxury. No, Gouda.
Fucking smoke Gouda Nutella. I don't have either of those things in my house right now.
No.
I have fucking peanut butter and jelly. Okay. And fucking Mickey Mouse gummy snacks.
Don't talk down about PB&J is good. I go for PB&J every now and then.
If we were going to sentence this bitch to hard times, she should switch places with me and fucking take care of my kids for 5 minutes. That's a fucking prison.
I don't think you'd want her to take care of your kids.
Let me ask you a question. Who has it worse right now, Ghislaine Maxwell or me? And be honest. I don't have a social life. None of my friends will hang out with me. I can't even watch my own TV. I have a 60-inch television that's occupied by 2 children who, by the way, aren't watching it. They're looking at other things like video games and Kindles. So I watch everything on a small iPad.
You think she gets an electronic device? Do you think she has any kind of, they give all the inmates an iPad or something?
No, you do get internet usage.
That's probably like you get it like half hour a day or something.
That's how
That's how you met your husband, right, Janine?
Yeah. That's how all these, because there's like I forgot the word for it, but there's women who are obsessed with men who are in jail and vice versa. So
women. The word's women.
Women who are obsessed with men and men who are obsessed with women in jail, and they meet on these dating apps. So that's how they like form these relationships while in jail.
That's like every woman though. He's cute, right? I think he's cute. I think I could fix him.
There's just something about a bad boy. Let me just tell you something. I'm going to tell you a little secret.
I think it depends on what the crime is.
When I was like, even before I met my husband, before we started going out, because I met this guy afterwards, there was a certain bad. I can't believe I'm telling you this. This is like okay, JSAB storytelling time. There was a bad boy who I really liked, and he had longish, jet black hair, and he was such a bad boy.
What made him bad? What did he do?
He's
a bootlegger.
Bootlegging a movie, baby.
Graffiti.
Yeah.
My goodness.
And he rode dirt bikes in our old neighborhood.
Wow, nasty.
Oh my God.
And he made me kiss him behind like
He made you.
I mean,
Behind what?
Behind the baseball field while my brother was playing a game and my parents are there, and I was like, I'm gonna get in trouble for this. But there was just something about that, just that surge of like, ooh, I'm gonna get caught by my parents, but this bad boy. Let me just tell you something. I went home and he called me on the phone and I was so nervous. I was like, I can't hang out with you ever again. Sorry, bye.
Oh, you broke it up. Are you serious?
Couldn't do it. I got scared. Don't know why.
It's the dirt bikes and the graffiti. Couldn't get mixed up with that type of crowd.
He was bad though. He was bad.
Was he like holding up the convenience store bed?
I don't think he ever did that. He got kicked out of high school and then he went to my high school. So that's why it was a little fun. But he is 2 years younger than me.
Tell me you keep track of him on Facebook, don't you?
Oh, yeah, she does.
No, I just remember that he was my brother's age. That's why.
I think you're aware of where you keep tabs on him every now.
I know what he's up to. Don't get me wrong. I know what he's up to nowadays, but
what, 10 to 20?
Cheat on him at least once a week, Frank. I've never been so sure of anything in my life.
Goodness.
What? I do what?
You check up on him at least once a week.
Oh no. Are you kidding me?
Once a month?
I thought you said I flicked my bean to him once or twice a week. I'm like, actually, yes. Okay.
That's what you heard. That's not what I said.
That is not what he said.
Okay. Yeah, I was just kidding. What?
That's your subconscious letting it all out.
That's what she said. That's not what he said.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't know if it's just the massive amounts of equipment failure that I've had for this podcast, but I literally feel horrible right now because I think
pretty terrible.
Has a better life than I do.
Well,
like I'm coming to the realization that
she doesn't have to pay bills anymore.
No,
she has her meals served to her.
She doesn't have to worry about the pop-in.
I mean, there's The off chance you're going to get shivved here and there.
My wife does have a tendency to shiv people in the shower. That I known to be true.
All right. So you only have to worry about one person, though, shivving you.
My daughter, a minor league shiver as well.
All right.
Pam writes, why are you so hard on your kids? Janine, do you want to take that one?
Have you met his kids?
Shitty and awful?
No, they're good
kids. Spending 2 hours with them, with one just holding his cock the whole time. I mean...
What the...
So, okay, let's talk about this. This episode is going to be all over the place. We're going to get to all the topics.
Sorry.
This is a mishmash.
Don't push me around, people. So, my wife had to go for a thing, and Janine was nice enough to watch the kids because I had something to do. And my wife went for something right by where Janine lives. So, Janine watched my kids.
Not really.
What?
It wasn't near me.
No, it was kind of near you.
You think so?
It's like 10 minutes away.
I thought you were saying not really to watching the kids.
No.
Janine watched the kids. Not really.
That too.
when the thing happened to my wife a couple of weeks ago, she was like, if there's anything I could do. And then we were like, oh, we have to do this thing. Do you mind watching the kids? She was like, oh, shit, I didn't really mean that. I didn't think
That's why I didn't put that offer out there. I was like, oh, how's everything? That's okay. Let us know what's going on. Keep us updated. I didn't say we'll do. What do you need? Let me help.
Well, no, your wife sent a gift card, remember? She sent
the gift card. Yeah, That's how you...
Idiot, leave us alone now.
That's it. Whatever we could do, you let us know. Nah.
But anyway, my 7-year-old, or soon to be 7-year-old, just grabs his penis like all day long. Just touches his penis.
Like his dad.
Takes after you.
Yeah, I don't know what to do. Should I have the talk with him? I don't know.
I think you should have the don't grab your privates talk.
Well, to be 100,000% honest, he said I said, are you okay? Do you have to go to the bathroom? And he was like this, no! And I'm like, oh, I guess your mom X's, all the time too. And he's like, no. And I'm like, okay, is there something wrong? And he's like, my pee-pee hurts me because of the bathing suit. Now, I had the same exact conversation with my husband yesterday. So, and I'm not even kidding you.
Well,
so
okay.
There's something with bathing suits and guys' penises that they have not figured out yet. And I don't know why.
That mesh, when I remember when I was a kid going in the chlorine, it would hurt around around your thighs. Like it would hurt my thighs. I would get like a chafing.
This is on his penis head and on his balls.
I don't know. All right. Well, whatever.
So 2 things there. One, he's a full of shit because he says his pee-pee hurts all the time.
Maybe, I don't know. Take it to a doctor.
Maybe here's you telling your wife that so she'll kiss.
Oh. Good Lord.
Do you have microphones listening in on us? What's happening? No, but I think it's like any other kid when you're coming up, Frank, right? You touch a little, it feels good. You're like, oh, what is this? I think
No, I don't think it's even that. Just boys just always touch their cocks. They do. They always touch their penises.
It could be that too. But I will say this. Your husband is right. There was I would say from I don't know what happened. I don't know where the shift in the world happened. But from 97 to 2004, there was a bad bathing suit lining thing that happened in our country.
I don't understand why it's like fishing net under there.
It was like,
why do they put that in there? Put something soft and comfortable in there. It's literally like they just pulled netting off of a pirate ship and sewed it into your bathing suit. It's the worst thing.
My husband cannot wear those any longer. What he does is,
when we were 4, it wasn't like that.
No,
and
it wasn't.
We were 10. All of a sudden, it was that fucking awful netting.
So what he wears now is I found bathing suit shorts for him that have they're like shorts underneath the shorts, it's like boxer briefs underneath, like the tight one. So it's like it's like running shorts for women. I can't describe it. It's like shorts that are tight, and then over it are like regular bathing suit shorts. What are they called? There's a name for them too.
I don't know, but that sounds better than the netting that they use
that
they've been using for 40 years. That's just terrible.
So it did still bother him yesterday. So of course I had to get out some medicine and put it on him.
There you go.
I was like, "Do you want me to do it?" He's like, "I guess."
Brian wants me to wear a thong.
And we all want a thong.
I don't know, man. I don't know how widely accepted that is in America. You don't see a lot of that in this country. That's not a popular thing.
I maintain you have to be European or from another country to wear like a Speedo in this country.
So, since my father is European, that's what he prefers to wear.
Yeah, he gets a pass. Yeah. I don't know why men feel that way. Perhaps it's, I don't know, my shortcomings or whatever, but I just my peen just pointing out, I just feels very uncomfortable.
Well, I feel like if I wear something like that, no matter what, everybody's going to be, you're just putting a spotlight on yourself. Am I wrong? It's just because everybody else, no other guy on the beach or wherever you are is wearing anything like that.
Unless you go to our island.
Yeah. I mean, unless you go to a place where it's like that, but it's for the most part, you see people are wearing regular shorts. But you wear something like that, it's just that you stick out like a sore thumb.
Yeah.
So
I'll be honest. I thought old dads wore those kind of bathing suits because my father always used to wear that when I was younger.
Oh, God.
That's embarrassing.
That's terrible.
Val likes to push his peen around. That's all. No big deal.
He's a commit. It's a pledge.
Yeah. I created plaid. Try to tell me what to wear.
He's like, Phyllis, my penis hurts. Can you rub some stuff on it? You laughing because that's his exact accent?
I invented plaid because my penis looks good in the Speedo bathing suit on it. Sue says, your son is fine, but yours go to, especially now. That means he's not fine. He's fucked.
That's not a good thing.
Yeah. Yeah, so anyway, so my son grabbed his penis by Janine's house the other day. Just grabbing his penis. Just like, I don't know what to do. I don't know.
I think you got to tell him, listen, you know, there's certain things you can't do.
Wait.
Out in the world. That's one of the things.
You can't do that. But at the same time, I really don't think that he's grabbing it because it feels good. I think he was grabbing it because it was bothering him. I really do believe him this time.
That could be. Take your kid to a doctor, will you?
It could be.
What's funny is then your daughter heard, and then we were talking, and all of us started talking about peepees.
You leave the kids by her house for 20 minutes. Look what happens.
But no, because then, what did she say? Oh, because she said it bothers him in bathing suits. And I was like, oh, okay. And then she's like, boys have penises, girls have vaginas.
Like Kindergarten Cop?
And then my daughter said, my daddy has a hot dog.
Oh, boy.
This may or may not have happened. I don't know. I walked away after that. I just left him outside.
My daughter came back from Janine's house and she goes, Dad, what's a hot homeless guy? I go, this is the last time.
Your first mistake. I mean, what the hell?
Yeah.
Why would you have other friends that live very close to to Janine. You could have left them there.
Then I remember we were eating dinner and I go, all right, clean up your plate, take it to the sink. And she looked at me and she goes, you fucking kidding me? And I was like, okay.
All right.
I can't.
She was like, Janine. You were like, Janine?
Yeah. No, but I'll tell you what, Janine broke my heart. She really fucking did. My wife goes to me, who did you tell Janine? She goes to my daughter, who'd you tell Janine that you had a crush on or something? And she named a boy. And then she said, what did she say? I'm obsessed with him.
Yeah, she tells me I'm obsessed with him. She told me that. And I was like, what did you say?
Oh my God, an artery clogged. An artery. Art.
And that's nothing. Wait till, that's just a little, crush or whatever that is. But imagine when she's a teenager and you got to meet the guy and you got to have him over for dinner.
No, I'm dreading it. Do you know the feeling, Frank, when you're like 11 or 12 and you lay down, you go to bed, you just get your head on the pillow and your head pops up and you go, oh my God, I forgot to do that project I had 3 months to do.
Sure.
And it's due tomorrow.
Yeah.
That feeling from when you remember till when you actually have to walk in and tell the teacher, that anxiety-ridden feeling is exactly how I feel times a billion when you think about some piece of shit knocking on the door showing up to take her like out on a date.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm gonna take your daughter. We'll be back whenever.
yeah.
And good luck. Yeah, have it. We'll not gonna tell you anything that went on during the date. See ya.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be rough for you. Good luck, pal.
Especially when I look around at some of the trash that lives around me, I'm like, I can't fucking, I can't.
Not good. It's not good.
Yeah.
She, she has an older brother. Maybe he'll take care. Look after her too. That'll be good.
He can't keep his hand off his dick for 2 seconds, so pay attention to anything else.
Well, maybe in 15 years he'll be better with that little habit.
TD, just happened to me. My daughter just turned 18 and is now dating. Feels so weird. Nice guy, though. See, I don't think it matters how nice the guy is. Also, I'm going to try and knock that down to 25 years old. I'm going to see if I can get her to hold off on that dating till 25.
See, how do you do that? You got to Rapunzel her. Keep her in a room for...
Yeah, I could do that. I have no problem. All right. I'm going to be like, there's AIDS and COVID everywhere. You have to stay in your room.
No leaving the house. The air is toxic.
Yeah, the air is toxic. Do you feel like you were lied to about like STDs and shit? Like I thought for sure I was going to catch an STD the way they were talking to us in health class. Or get somebody pregnant. You know how hard it is to get somebody pregnant? Kids tune away.
How hard it is to get someone pregnant?
Like you've tried to get pregnant. My wife, when we were trying to get pregnant and like a couple of times it didn't happen, I go, all these years I fucking...
Yes. Yeah, but I think some, that's like a popular thing though. When someone, when you see like in TVs or movies when people try to get pregnant, it doesn't happen right away because there's like pressure and stress and all this stuff. But usually it happens when you're not trying, because when you're relaxed and you're not even thinking about that. Like that's because usually like in those movies and TV shows, it happens when they stop trying. Like that's the with cliche.
Yeah.
It's just they try, nothing happens, and then boom, it happens when I'm like, screw it, we're not going to try anymore, and that's when it happens. So it's one of those things when you try, if something happens to your body, I guess, where you just stress out, and it just doesn't happen.
I was petrified all my teenage life, and then I got to the point where I was actually trying to have a kid, and I was like, this was all bullshit. I couldn't believe.
Yeah, luckily you didn't have to worry about that till you were like 30.
I was like, I wore too many condoms. Well, here's the other thing, too. Do you know how many fucking abortions I've paid for that now I think is all total bullshit? I think they were just trying to take me for the $400.
Oh, sure. I got you pregnant.
Yeah, just give me the cash. I'll be right back. You don't have to drive me there. It's all right.
I just used to hear, I'm pregnant. I need okay. And then like 2 weeks later, I go, is that a new bag you have? What's going on here?
It's messed up. Is that you working on your tight 5 for the Comedy Cellar? That's pretty good.
All right. Pence's chief of staff is going to appeared before the grand jury for January 6th committee. So he's already testified, which means probably he's going to appear at the January 6th committee itself to testify. But this is yet another person who is testifying to this committee. It seems like in the beginning they kind of had nothing, and then here we are like 4 weeks later, and they're starting to really get some big pieces into place to talk about that day and what happened leading up to that day, which I think is the most interesting. We saw this in the last couple of hearings. They're talking more about what was being said before that day, which really seems to be doing its damage because I don't know if you guys saw this, but over the weekend, the Wall Street Journal and the New York Post both published op-eds. I shouldn't say op-eds, both published articles from their editorial boards distancing themselves from Trump, which is pretty significant because that's the first time a Rupert Murdoch, the conservative media company's voice, has distanced themselves from Trump since they endorsed him during the primary.
I think they see shit coming down the line that's not looking good, and they want to be like, no, we don't know what you're talking about, this guy. They're pulling a Trump on Trump. You know how when someone turns on him and all of a sudden he goes, I never really heard of this person. They were low level. They didn't, have any role in the White House. I think they're pulling a Trump on him where they're like, Trump, I don't know what you're talking about. We never really backed him. That's so they're distancing him with themselves away. So
it's the first shift, and it'll be interesting to see because I think two things on this. One, it's easy to do now because it's so early. I wonder if all these people who are distancing themselves from Trump are going to feel this way when he really hits the road hard and he's doing city after city.
He's doing that now.
People. No, but he does it like once a week now. And he's not talking about when he's really in the mode and he's really drumming up attention. I wonder if these people are going to stay distant from him because he could pull people back in. I think that. And secondly, on the other side, it's going to be interesting to see because Trump was brilliant when he had Twitter and when he had the support of Fox News and when he was doing primary debates. That's when he was at his absolute best. He gained so much during those times. He might not have Fox News. He doesn't have Twitter this time around. So it'll be really interesting to see what happens there. What I really want to see is, we're going to move off this now. What I really want to see is what happens if they decide to hold debates without him.
I don't know can they do that?
Yes.
If he's I guess before he's picked as the candidate.
I don't know if the RNC will do that, but if people continue to separate themselves from him and the more and more this January 6th committee probes on how he behaved and how he acted, I wonder what the RNC will do.
Well, if going by that freaking thing that they had the other day, I don't even know what that was. At that, everybody was there. All the Republicans were there. Trump's kids. What was that thing that they had? It was like a big...
On a funeral?
After that.
Oh.
It was like this huge rally, but like Ted Cruz was there, and all the Republican senators, all the, like, Gates was there. And all,
the billionaire meeting that they do?
No, but they had like a huge rally. They had like a million people, not a million people, but they had like thousands of people there, and they went on stage with all the videos and the shit behind them and everything. And it was, I don't think those hardcore people are going to give up on him, like the Marjorie Taylor Greens, the Boberts, I even think Laura Ingraham was there. So who the hell knows? I think he still has all the extreme right people are still with him. And I think a lot of the not so extreme.
Turning Point USA. That's from Page.
Is that what that was? It was like Save America. It was like a rally for Trump. Is basically what it was. It was stupid. It was who was it? I think Matt Gaetz. He's all over Twitter. It was trending on Twitter because he said he tried a George Carlin line, but it didn't work because it was dumb. It was coming from him. He was like, "Oh, why are the people who are for abortions are people that wouldn't have the need for abortions anyway?" That's like, you're an idiot. Just leave.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. The next thing is Arizona. Him and Pence were in Arizona.
Pence is another asshole anyway.
Different stumps, and Pence is back in one governor candidate, and Trump's back in another. So we'll see who wins out there in Arizona. All right, next topic. Jo Jo Siwa making some news. So there's like this TikTok trend where you hold up your phone and you flash celebrity encounters. Who's the nicest? Who was your celebrity crush? Who's the rudest? Jo Jo Siwa, when the rudest thing comes up, turns around, flashes Candace Cameron Bure to the camera. Says that was our rudest celebrity encounter.
Wow. I heard a story where she was very nice to someone. Who the hell knows? I guess everybody has different interactions with people. I could see her being nice. I could see her being not so nice. She's one of those people that you don't know too much about, I guess. All I know is her from Full House, basically, and that's it.
Yeah, well, before we our celeb expert Jay Sabs to weigh in on this, they were trying to pinpoint where they would have met each other. They were both on Dancing with the Stars, but at different times.
Parties.
And she what?
Dancing with the Star parties, cast parties, like they have those.
Oh, they were on the okay.
Yeah, and JoJo also attended the 2016 premiere for Fuller House, so it could have been during that.
Okay.
Which I find really interesting because here's my thing with celebrity encounters. because I used to fight with my good buddy over at Long Island about this because he met Paul McCartney, or he knew somebody who met Paul McCartney once, and Paul McCartney was rude. Now, that is the only time out of 5,000 Paul McCartney stories that I've heard where he was actually rude to somebody, and they had an encounter like on the beach. So he was like in normal living mode, But if they had a bad encounter at a premiere, like that's when you should be
on your game, presenting your best personality. Yeah.
You're there to schmooze with people and meet people and take pictures and do all that stuff. If you're rude during one of those things, then you're an asshole. But if you're like, getting
with your family,
somebody comes up to you and they're like, hey, I can understand if you're like a little like distant and whatever.
Yeah. And I see like one story here or there. It's not, you can't just totally condemn a person as being an asshole if they're rude. Like you said, if they're rude in their personal life, they don't want to be, signing every autograph that's in their face. That's, they're with their family, they're doing something. You gotta give them a little bit of the benefit of the doubt sometimes, I think. So, who was the nicest celebrity you've ever met?
Jason.
Me? Oh God, and I've met.
No, I was answering.
I've met a lot. Oh. I've met
right
a lot.
Who was the nicest?
Oh my God, this is a hard question.
All right, who was the worst? I can't see.
He was very nice.
Tom Cruise. I've heard he could be. He's probably one of the nicest guys to his fans, even to other celebrities. I've heard that.
He was nice.
I didn't know you met Tom Cruise. That's crazy.
Yeah, he was just filming a movie, and he was like, "Come here," and I was like, "Okay." No, he was very nice.
Oh,
that's his penis. You said?
Yeah.
Small like him. No.
Oh well.
He was nice. Mark Wahlberg was very nice. Like I think I definitely could have went in Mark Wahlberg's trailer. Wait, and rub some medicine on his penis head if he had a bathing suit problem.
Oh God.
No way. No,
he was very nice. He was filming that movie with Will Ferrell where they're cops.
The other
guys.
Beat you.
Yep.
And I stalked the trailer for like.
Did you see Will Ferrell?
Just
him.
Yeah, a good 45 minutes, and I see him come out, and I was like, like I was all nervous. It was raining, and I was like, and he's like, "I'll pose for a picture," and I was like, "He's talking to me," because remember, I get very like I can't speak, I can't talk, my hair gets frizzy, I get all
hair gets frizzy.
I get all excited. So he was nice. He talked to me. He posed for a picture, and he was going into his trailer, and I swear to God, I lost my moment. I lost my moment where I could have been like, "Do you want me to come in? So I can rub some medicine on your penis head?"
I don't know. Okay.
Now, the meanest one. I wouldn't say mean. I say he was a dick. He was having a bad day, and I said something not so smart. You guys call this one. What?
Seth Rogen.
No, he was so nice. And you know what? I blew up his spot because as soon as I saw him in JFK, and I said, "Can we take a picture together?" I was like, "I'm gonna have some fucking balls and just go ask for a picture." And then after I did, so many other people did. And he was probably like, "Fuck, Blondie, why'd you have to go do that?"
Wait, I remembered who it was. The guy from Sex and the City.
No, he was nice too. Even though I was like super creepy.
Oh, I thought he was mean. I can't remember now.
Constantine Maroulis from American Idol.
Holy shit. If there's anybody that shouldn't feel like a celebrity, it's Constantine Maroulis.
Oh my God.
So I met him twice.
Did he remember you?
No. The first time I met him, it was
Which time was he carving up a gyro at his family's restaurant? That's what I want to know here. Because that's where he belongs. Fucking guy. Go ahead, sorry.
It was Fashion Week and he was walking on the side street, and he's like, "Hey, what's up?" And I was like, "Hey," and then I was like, I didn't know it was him at first, and I was like, and then he saw my face, and I was like, "Can I take a picture?" And then he's like, "Did you see Rock of Ages yet?"
He just asked you that out of the blue?
Yeah, because he was in it.
Okay.
Yeah, he had to sell tickets.
Was he wearing a sandwich board?
No.
Okay.
Over him.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, actually, I was like, I'm not so into like Broadway shows, whatever. And then we had a conversation about, because I saw a Broadway show and I didn't like it, whatever. Very nice. About 2-3 years later, I see him in Penn Station. Not Penn Station.
Walking with a cup in his hand?
No, 47th Street, Grand Central. And he's walking towards me, and I look at him, and I'm like, I said to him, like a real asshole.
Did you throw a dollar in his hat?
I go, "You don't look so good."
Oh, what?
God.
I don't know what made me. I didn't mean.
All of a sudden, I'm Team Constantine.
I didn't mean it like that, though.
What?
I meant like.
How did you mean it?
I meant like he looked like there was something wrong. I didn't say, "Hey, you look like shit." Although I got time, I was like,
just out of nowhere, or did you like greet him first? Or did you just say, "Hey, you look like shit"?
No, I was like, "Oh, you don't look so good," and he was like, he looked at me. He goes, "And what do you think you look like?"
Yes.
And I was like, and I was like, "Well, better than you." And I walked away, and I huffed and I puffed, and I got so mad at him. Because I was like,
to be fair,
no,
you kind of attacked him first.
I was like, "You're not in Rock of Ages anymore, bitch." No, I didn't say.
You kind of came at him, though.
I didn't really mean it like that, though.
How does he know
But
that?
everybody makes it's like a running joke for years that I was mean to him and I put him down first, and I'm like, well, I really didn't mean it like that, though.
How did you mean it?
I just meant like he looked like there was something wrong. Like maybe he lost his, like maybe, I don't know, he lost his wallet or something. Like he just looked like.
But how do you, like, you didn't even say, "Hey, oh my God, it's you." Oh, you don't look, you just went, "You don't look so good," as you walked by him?
Yep.
That's out of nowhere. It's so out of nowhere.
I guess because I thought like, we were friends from like, the first time we met. It's like when people tell you, "Boy, you look tired."
Yeah, but usually that's like
you don't fucking say that to someone.
That's usually a few minutes into the conversation. That's not just someone walking by you on the street.
You don't say that to someone.
No, you don't.
So, yeah, that was it.
It's messed
How
up.
about you guys?
That is awful. By the way, Paige sums it up on Constantine Morales. I had to go look him up. 6th place on American Idol.
Right.
The name sounds familiar, but...
Yeah. Oh, you didn't know who he was?
I knew he was from American Idol, but I couldn't pick him out of a lineup.
Yeah.
Well, obviously I could, because since we're best friends. Go ahead.
Yeah, you're spotting him in Grand Central like
that's
nothing.
That's fucked up, though. I gotta tell you, that's fucked up.
Yeah, he said that back to me, right?
No. You're fucked up. Like you never comment on somebody's looks. Like what? Like I don't know what it is about famous people that gives people the right that they think that, oh, I could just comment on how you look today.
Yeah. Imagine you're just walking along the street. Someone walks by and say, you don't look so good.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck you. Who the hell are you?
Even if, okay, I was part of an awkward celebrity encounter. My old, what?
Just laughing at Frank saying, you walk past someone and go, "You don't look so good."
You have to walk like this, though. Hey, you don't look so good. Oh.
So my old boss, who was very awkward socially, as most people in radio are, we are doing a fucking backstage thing with Elvis Costello, right?
Oh, no.
Huge, like legend, right? Now, we all had the same thought. Like, he was very thin looking. He's usually kind of, not a heavy, but he's got some meat on him.
I remember this one.
We go to take a picture. She goes to like put her arm around him and she's like, "You look really thin." Like you look thin is a compliment, but when you say it like, "Oh my God, are you dying?"
Right.
Like, you look really thin. Like, it was so, and there's the staff of the theater where the show was. There's fucking listeners, there's people who paid money to, like, VIP people who paid thousands of dollars to go back there and take pictures with him. And she just like, you look really thin.
Yeah,
It was
let me lower your self-esteem for the rest of the night and make you feel like crap before you have to meet all these people.
Dude, it was so fucking awkward. Fast forward like 5 years later, he's on CBS. He's like, yeah, I had cancer for a while there. We're like, oh, shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's messed up.
Yeah. He was fucking.
But he was probably nice about it. He seems like a nice guy.
He was nice about it, but you could tell he was pissed off.
Taken back, probably, right?
Yeah, and all I could think about when he took the stage was, I can't believe that fucking woman said that to me.
So messed up.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. That's so weird. I could never fucking say anything like that. No. Like,
I don't know what came over me.
Well, see, for him, Constantine, I could understand because he's barely a celebrity.
Right.
But
so I have every right. Thank you.
When you're like an E-list celebrity, you can say whatever you want to them.
Well, you're gonna get a little more bumps and bruises. That's part, rubbings.
Okay.
You know? But when you're like a legend, like fucking Elvis Costello, that's fucking, just be like, hey, thanks for all the music. Like, what else are you gonna say?
Yeah. Let me comment on how bad you look.
Yeah.
Not cool.
I know who Frank's nicest celebrity is.
Who's that?
The guy, forgive me for blanking on his name, from SNL, the comedian.
You got what? Chris Rock?
No. You never met Chris Rock. Oh, you did.
Yes, I did.
Right. That's a good one too.
Yeah, he was really nice.
No.
Very nice.
The guy from who did Weekend Update on SNL.
Who did I meet at Weekend Update?
Before.
That he just passed away. Norm Macdonald?
Before Norm Macdonald.
Oh, wait. No, not me. Oh my goodness, what the heck is his name? Yeah. Kevin Nealon.
Kevin Nealon.
Very nice.
Frank, I remember the story. That's how fucking nice he was.
He was so cool. We took pictures. We hung out.
Oh.
He was really, really nice. Not very nice, but I have a nicer person. Probably the nicest person I ever met, including you two.
Before you say that, good for Mike Drum, who goes, SNL is full of comedians. What a fucking zero.
Unlike this show.
Yeah. The comic from SNL. That good for
those funny people on the show?
I was like, can you give us a little bit more?
Yeah, they do live. The one that does the live skits.
Go ahead, Drink.
The nicest person, Donny Osmond.
That's
what?
Donny Osmond was like the nicest guy in the world.
Okay, first,
why the fuck would you meet him? Go ahead.
I worked at an oldie station, and he came by. He actually has a radio show, and we were carrying it. And so he came to he does his show from like Vegas. He has like his own studio in his house or whatever he does, and then he sends us a show. Or when I worked there, he sent the show, and we used to carry it on our station. And every now and then, he would visit the stations that carried his show. He came to our station. We had this whole big contest. At the time, I was the promotions guy, and so I ran the contest, and we had a winner. And the prize for this particular contest was you get to ride in a limousine with Donny Osmond to his show, because he also was performing that night at a local place. He was doing his music. So we went. I got into the limo. I went to the airport, which was close to us on Long Island. Picked him up. It was me, him, and two contestants sitting in the limo with him. And he was the nicest guy. We ran him all over Long Island. We had to make a stop here, take pictures there, and it was like one thing was not planned, so we had to stop there. And he just rolled with it. And he was like, "Yeah, all right, I told, because you know how salespeople just throw stuff out. Oh, can you do this last minute?
Yeah.
So they threw that at me. Can you stop at this sponsor of ours and take pictures there? I was like, come on. They're like, oh, come on. They sponsored the contest. I was like, all right, Donnie, can we stop? What?
Was it a car dealership?
It was a car dealership. And I was like, and this is how they told it to me. They were like, just the owners. They just want to say hi, maybe take a picture, sign a few things. I was like, okay, great. Very low key. We get there. There's a crowd of like 200 people at this car dealership.
Yeah.
Where you couldn't move. And I didn't expect it. I told him no one was going to be there. He gets out of the car. Everybody's, mobbed him. I'm like trying to keep everybody away. He's signing autographs. He's talking to people, taking pictures. Took him a half hour to get into the back room.
Oh God.
They did.
Was there a glory hole right there or what?
Probably. He wouldn't have minded because he was the nicest guy. And then after, I wouldn't have blamed him if he turned to me and said, "You motherfucker." That's just the worst experience of my life. I would have went, "Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry." And then we drove him to the venue. He took pictures there. He was just like, "Whatever you want, let's do it." And he was like the most gracious person. He was such a nice guy.
That's crazy. I'm upset listening to this.
It was horrible. I felt so bad for him.
Yeah.
But
I would be so upset. Yeah. Taking him to a fucking... Well, you take him to the fucking tent sale where they had to use Nissan Sentra.
Pretty much.
Move.
That's pretty much where we were.
God.
Yeah, but he was so cool about it. He was rolling with it.
Car dealers first.
They are.
Plus, before you perform, don't you want to kind of get into the mode and focus up and...
Yeah, when we dropped him off at the venue, at the concert venue, he had to do
duty back at home.
He had to do sound testing and sound check. So as soon as he walked in, he went right on stage and started singing, like literally from the front door, went right onto the stage. Didn't even go backstage for a second.
Jesus, that is real. I was gonna slam him and say to be fair, he was on his way down hosting radio shows, so he has to be nice to people. But still, that's an insane amount of niceness.
Right. Yeah, there he is. Let me save it. Oh, there's me in there.
Look at a young, vibrant Frank. Look at that.
Yeah, there he is. Now that's
Frank. You're even paler there. I don't even know how that's possible.
I don't know how it's possible either. But that's him after the whole thing. That's us dropping him off at the end of the day.
Holy shit!
And he was very happy to take a picture with me.
Why is your
Did you
head?
have to put medicine on his penis head?
I did, and that maybe helped. He enjoyed that.
Janine's was so better than mine. I hope everybody mine.
Thank God you cut him off, Janine.
Right.
I have no idea what topic is next. For Christ's sake.
I have a good one.
Go ahead.
Let me ask you a question. This is actually I want to know what other people think about this. This is going to be brief. Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm just going to give you a what if scenario. Person A and person B are eating dinner. They are both using hot sauce.
Hold on, is person A Donny Osmond?
Because he has carte blanche
with me. Frank and Donny Osmond.
He could do whatever he wants. He's a good guy.
Person A uses the hot sauce. They close it, not all the way, because they know person B is going to just use it. So why place the cap on it all the way? Person B does not look to see if the cap is on 100% and proceeds to shake the hot sauce. And it gets...
And it goes everywhere?
It goes everywhere.
Who's to blame?
Person B now gets very upset because person B has hot sauce on their cheek and it's burning. Who is wrong in this situation?
I have questions, but go ahead, Ed.
You're right. Oh, you want to do this at the same time, Frank? Your husband's person A.
Right.
And you're person B.
Nope.
The other way around?
Yep.
Wow. Why didn't you put the hot sauce cap back on?
Oh, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Well, here's my two questions.
Go ahead.
Number one, is it a hot sauce that needs to be shaken?
Now, thank you. I did not know. Thank you. I did not know it needed to be shaken. And
that's a strike against you.
Person B read on the back that it does. But
okay.
Person A, me, did not know you need to shake it.
Other question.
Go ahead.
Did you tell your husband the cap is off?
No.
It's your fault.
Because I did not know that person B would shake it like a violent man.
Did he shake a feather?
What?
Nothing.
Shake you like a tail feather. Yep.
I think if you didn't put the cap on it, what if he didn't? If it was one of those ones where you have to take the whole cap off to pour it out, or was it like a flip cap?
Nope, you had to take off the whole cap.
And you just placed it on top.
Yep.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
food are you eating?
It's these things called Buffalo Blast from the Cheesecake Factory.
Is it like hot wings?
It's basically like you put hot sauce on it. You do.
Yeah.
Paul's got a great question. Were the persons nude?
No, but I did feel bad after, and that's why I put the medicine on my husband's.
So you felt bad because you knew you were wrong.
I'm not fucking wrong, Frank.
Then why would you feel bad? Who cleaned it up?
Me.
Because you felt bad.
Well, actually, he wouldn't have gotten. I don't want to even say it loud. He wouldn't have gotten mad if I went like this.
You went like that? Yeah.
See,
and he said, that means that you don't care. And I'm like, no, it's just like, not my fault.
Messed up.
Is either person getting makeup sex? From Brian.
Already done. Those 30 seconds are up.
All right, I have to say, it's your fault, and here's why I asked about the food. If we were in a possible reapply situation, I could possibly side with you.
It is a reapply.
Reapply or not? If it's a product that you have to shake before putting on.
I didn't know.
Hold on, I have some more questions.
Go ahead.
2 questions. Did he see you put it on? Did you shake?
No, I did not shake.
Well, you didn't shake, but you did shake to apply.
Yeah, but I didn't go like this.
Right, but you were going like this. So
yes.
Do we really need, Your Honor, hold on a second. Do we really need a shake after it's been just shook during the apply?
Well, how long after the apply did he take it?
Second question. Were you wearing your glasses at the time the 2 defendants came out of the sack of suds? No. Here's the real question. When you put it back down...
I'll hold it up now.
Am I shaking the sauce now? Here's the real question. When you put the sauce back down, did you put it in front of you or did you put it in the middle of the table?
For general use.
I put it in the middle.
No good. You're saying that this sauce is now open for general use, but the cap is off of it. And if the cap's off of it, you got to say, hey, cap's off if you need it.
Well,
you got to let the other person know.
I put it in not in the middle of the table per se, but more like between us because I knew that he was going to use it.
Here's another point, though, against on your side, being on your side. Would you shake something like that without making sure the cap is on? Like, would you just grab something and shake the shit out of it? I think it's a little blame on his side, too. But I think it's like 80-20.
I would have to agree. Let me piggyback on this. If I am the first person to use a ketchup, I'm shaking. If the ketchup has already been used...
You're not going to shake.
I don't find a reason to shake.
Thank you.
Because all that ketchup water on the top has already been reabsorbed.
Right.
Maybe. I mean...
Right. That's why...
Depends on how long it's been sitting there. If someone used it, but puts it down, and then you pick it up 2 minutes later, that could have resettled.
It was maybe 30 seconds later.
Frank, this is a good question. Did you say general use or genital use on hot sauce?
I'm wishing I said genital use.
Yeah.
Damn it.
We'll have to go to the replay to find out.
I don't know if there's any hot sauce approved for genital use.
I got to be honest with you. Now that we've dug deep, I find myself a little bit more on your side.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think it's a little. It's 80% your fault, 20% his fault. Only because who shakes something without making sure it's able to be shaken? Shook.
That's one shake and one
no shake. Yeah, let's blame Lupe for this.
Yeah, go ahead.
I blame Lupe.
All right, a GOP lawmaker in Pennsylvania voted against the same-sex marriage bill. 3 days later, attended his gay son's marriage.
What a piece of shit.
That
That's my
sense?
comment on it. That guy's a piece of shit. And his son, I'd love to hear what his son has to say about that.
Me too. Me too. His son's not talking because he's not a public person.
That makes sense.
The media is not pushing for it, but it's Representative Glenn Thompson from Pennsylvania. He's a Republican. And when asked about it, he said he supports his son and happy he's married, but also said that he voted against the bill because it's a Democratic bullshit tactic during an election year.
Bullshit tactic.
Yeah.
He doesn't see it as a win for the population. He sees it as, no matter, it's just spite. He voted against it because it's a Democrat talking point.
Well, he's right if you completely ignore the fact that Justice Clarence Thomas wrote a opinion piece going, we might get rid of that gay marriage. So if you ignore that, he's right.
No, I mean, the point is, the only reason he voted against it was because it's a Democrat-led bill. It's something that the Democrats want.
Well,
and what about the other? Did you see the other, the thing that the contraception thing? All the Republicans, not all. There were like a handful of Republicans that voted for contraception, but then there was a bill. Let me see if I think I saved it. It's the amendment. Sorry, hold on. Just gotta find it. But
sorry, take your time. I'll pose a question while you're looking for it.
Here it is.
How long the Republicans can keep on the sham that they don't fucking support gay marriage when they all clearly, like, they all say this stuff publicly to get votes from the fucking bigot hicks that are fucking voting for them, but then they all go to their fucking gay friends' house and fucking hang out and have barbecues and shit.
That's why it's dumb, because they feel like they have to.
Yeah.
So they voted on available access to contraception, okay? And Democrats, every single Democrat voted yes, that contraception should be available to everyone. 8 Republicans voted yes, and 194 Republicans voted no to contraception, that nobody should have access to contraception. What the fuck is that?
Maybe they're really good at pulling out.
Maybe.
Possibly, but I don't know.
I know one guy is.
All right, I found this amazing. In the hottest day in the history of the UK, some person found a couple having sex on a rooftop.
I saw that.
This is a feat like no other.
That is, you're just asking for sunburn in places you don't want sunburn.
Any random rooftop when it's not the hottest day of the year. It's fucking hot up there.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, they're all black tops up there and shit, just absorbing the heat. These motherfuckers fucked on a rooftop.
Did they at least lay like a towel down or something?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, well, they're not animals.
All right.
Fucking
Stop banging.
doggy style. They fucking went. By the way, if it is not 40 degrees in our bedroom, I'll fucking lose a heart on. I'll start sweating so hard. I can't fucking do it. I don't know who these people are.
I know.
Must have been a nice breeze.
Janine's with me, right? You run hot. You get hot. You can't be. Yeah.
There's no, I can't. That's just
can't be done. I don't know how this guy kept his heart on during this little fucking escapade.
He probably knew people were watching him, and that's what helped.
That powered him through, you think?
That's his kink, probably.
Yeah, I just put the clip in the live chat for everybody so you can peruse yourself.
Oceania, yes. My sister's friend, she says, this is from the last topic. My sister's friend has a gay daughter, and she voted no. Wait a minute. And she voted no. Thankfully, the bill went through. Yeah, I mean, thank God the bill went through, because I don't understand what the point of restricting that is. Why?
I'm watching. Oh, he's really going at it, that guy.
He's fucking hammering away, dude. Like, hammering away. I think it looked like she was on her back, though.
I know. But then I see her.
They're not completely naked, are they?
He is.
Jeez. That is a sunburn. That's a sunburn in a place you don't want a sunburn.
Not for nothing, too. I didn't even realize this at first, but at second glance, there's a fucking rooftop garage. So like cars can just go up there and park it. Do you know how fucking hot that is?
That's not good. Maybe that's their exercise. They, that's you got to sweat it out.
I can't believe these people didn't fucking die.
I know.
Their blood be harvested for the cure for COVID. I'll tell you what, because
that's
Right.
some endurance. That's some strength up there.
this is bad news for Frank. There's a new study that says napping too much could lead to early death.
What?
Ooh.
If that's the case, we have to say goodbye to Frank now because he's not
Damn it!
next week.
I love me a good nap.
Fucking guy loves to nap.
They really said that early death for nappers.
Those who nap more on average have a greater risk of developing high blood pressure and stroke, according to new analysis published today in the American Heart Association Journal.
Why would I have high blood pressure if I'm napping? Like, I feel like that's counter. Like, if I'm awake and going through everyday life and stressing out and stuff, but when I'm napping, I'm like the calmest I'll ever be. Why is that going to lead to high blood pressure?
I don't know. It says it could give you hypertension, which puts you at risk for heart disease and stroke, which are leading causes of death in the U.S.
Wonderful. Oh, damn it, I got to stop napping.
Geriatric researchers in Central South. How does that make any sense? Central South University in Hunan, China.
China.
Looked at the sleep habits and medical histories of some 360,000 people in the UK. And found that participants who took naps on most days saw a 24% increase in their likelihood of stroke and were 12% more likely to be diagnosed with hypertension over time.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right, I'll cut back a little bit on the naps.
Yeah, stay awake a little bit more, especially during the podcast. I would love it if you were a little bit more present. Great.
Don't force me to do it. Don't change me. Try to change my ways.
I think that's really all I got outside of the White House is trying to change the definition of recession, which I find hilarious.
What do you mean?
Everybody
Hold on, let's go back.
Everybody defines recession as two quarters of decline in GDP. And today the White House put out or changed the definition on their website. That's like, not really, because there's good, we're creating a lot of jobs and shit like that. That's basically what they said. These are what they said. While some maintain that 2 consecutive quarters of falling real GDP constitute a recession, that is neither the official definition nor the way economists evaluate the state of the business cycle.
Right? They didn't change the definition. They're just trying to justify it.
Yeah, this is their fucking version of alternate facts, So like when
easy, whoa, it's not that extreme.
That's basically what it is, though. Because then they go like this. They go, well, there's been more jobs than ever before, and it's like, yeah, asshole. People are getting second and third jobs just to fucking pay for gas. That's basically what they're doing.
Damn.
Yeah.
Hey, it's dropping though. It dropped like $1 in the last month.
Yeah. Oh wait, this is my last. Down in the villages where my parents live. I've talked about this, the fact that they drive around in little go-karts and all swing and fucking spread disease. They had a golf cart parade for one of the Republican candidates down there. I don't even know. But it started to trend on social, and like whenever they trend, I always kind of like take a look. And I'm like, oh, this is not even a story. Then I fucking watched it. It's a minute. It's 2 minutes.
Tell me your parents are in it.
No, they're not. But it's 2 minutes. I just put it in the chat. It's 2 minutes of thousands of golf carts just fucking driving around.
God.
It's an insane amount of golf carts.
Great.
If you want people, bye Janine. If you want people on your side, I don't know if pulling out all the golf carts and blocking everybody's traffic during the day is the best way to do that.
Yeah, but think about it. These people have nothing to do but swing and get drunk. So they're literally just like there is no traffic. They're not going anywhere. They're heading to the bar or the swinger club. That's where they're going. So there's no real fucking,
Can you drive your golf cart like on the street?
Yeah.
Like you have to get like a license plate for those things, right?
Well, it's crazy down there. So they have like golf cart specific paths that you go on, but there are certain times where the golf cart goes onto the regular road and you have to go onto the regular road.
Okay.
But you have to see these complicated like circles where like the golf carts pass through too, and it's like it's a whole crazy fucking. It's an insane thing.
The traffic's got to be ridiculous down there.
It's weird. It's not. There's like almost 200,000 people in this like little community, but it all works because, like I said, they're all just drive to somebody's house and fuck somebody else's wife for the day. So
yeah, that's nice.
That's kind of what goes on, unless they're driving around in a Republican parade.
And they talk about the rest of the country going, everybody's going wild, the traditional this and traditional that. It's like, visit Florida. You're not going to see traditional anything down there.
No.
You see just old people banging each other every which way. And it's a weird situation.
They're living it up. All right. Two great losses today, Frankie C. One, Paul Sorvino.
Yep, not good. Third great loss, but go ahead.
Oh, okay. Here's my second. The Choco Toco.
Choco Toco. What happened to that?
Klondike is discontinuing it after 40 years. That's not
good. Why? Why would they do that?
I don't know, but that's amazing to me. 40 fucking years of the Choco Toco.
All right, I don't know if I've ever had that, to be honest with you.
Like, I love Paul Sorvino, and I respect him greatly, but kind of a one-hit wonder outside of Goodfellas.
No, he was. Let's see.
Choco Toco's been with us for years.
All right. Paul Sorvino's got it. He's got a bunch of movies.
Name another one.
Romeo and Juliet. Baz Luhrmann's.
Fuck, that's a good one. He was good in that.
I think he was the best one in that whole movie.
He looked all coked out. His eyes were always like fucking red and like he looked all coked out.
I feel like that was the role. He was an angry father.
That was a good one. You know which one I love him in, which is so sad and pathetic, but HBO made a movie about the 1996 Yankees, and he played Joe Torre.
That's funny. That's pretty good.
Fucking sat there like this. I didn't say two words the whole movie, and I was like, fuck, this guy's a great performer.
That's clear. Yeah, that guy fucking nailed it. We also lost today. You're going to say, who the hell is that? David Warner?
Let me think about this. David Warner. Give me something he was in.
He was in Titanic. He was in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Secret of the Ooze.
Oh, shit. I
can show you a picture if you want.
Yeah, in a second. I definitely know who this is. Wait, in Titanic and in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2?
Yep.
He's not Casey Jones, right?
No.
Okay. The rich guy's assistant?
In what?
Titanic?
Yeah, kind of. The guy that locked up Leo DiCaprio, put the handcuffs on him.
Cuddles got it. Let me see a picture of him.
Let me show you this is his WikiLeaks picture.
David Warner?
David Warner?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Not the guy I was thinking of, but yes, he was the scientist in
Teenage Mutant. The one with the one that basically made the turtles. The one that dropped the ooze into the sewer, I guess.
Right. Yeah. And he was getting rid of the ooze when the foot came in and got the last.
Yep.
Canister or whatever.
That's him.
That was great. That
he
fucking
passed away today.
We all have to respect the lab, the science lab in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2. It looked like a fucking 80s arcade.
It did. And here's a little piece of trivia I learned yesterday or today. In that lab, you remember how all the they showed all the canisters of ooze filled up? At one point, they were all filled up. Only one was filled up. The rest were just painted. The glass was just painted. They were empty.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, I don't know why they wouldn't just fill it up with green shit.
I don't know why that incredibly dumb fact is so fucking fascinating to me.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
That's why I read it going, oh, that's weird. But I fucking love it.
I do love that.
Yeah. I gotta tell you, the Ninja Turtles from the 90s were the best. You got your CGI ones today, and the cartoon ones, whatever. But the practical costumes from back in the 90s were unbelievable. They had like 9 people working the freaking face. You got the guy inside the costume sweating his balls off. They didn't get much better than that.
It's an old man's take. It really is. But I agree. There's something so realistic about those first 2 Ninja Turtle movies versus the shit that they're pumping out now with CGI.
Yeah, they were right. They were more real because you could see the people interact with them better. And the new one, it just looks like a really expensive cartoon. It looks like Who Framed Roger Rabbit. You know, it's like you could tell they're just interacting with cartoon characters.
Yeah, that's
back in the day. Yeah, back in the day, that's what it was.
Susan F's stuff. Great name. I worked with Paul Sorvino. He was funny. Watched him try to tell Olivia Dukakis how to act in a scene. That's hysterical. I'd like a little bit more feedback on that. I need a little bit more background there, Susan.
Not to correct you, but I think it's Olympia Dukakis.
Is it?
I think so.
Is Olympia Olivia's daughter?
I don't
Is
know.
it Olympia or Olivia Dukakis? I think there was an Olivia too, though.
Oh, there too? There could be. I could be wrong. Whatever.
Yeah, Mira Sorvino. That's true. You know what? Let's recognize that. Mira Sorvino's hot as fuck, not for nothing.
Yeah.
She was in Romy Michelle's thing. You know where else she was hot in, though, is Summer of Sam.
Summer of Sam, really?
She was John Leguizamo's wife, and then he convinced her he would always cheat on her. And then he convinced her to go to a swinger club. So they both banged other people, and then I always found this hysterical. He got mad at her on the way home and threw her out of the car.
That's fucked up.
It was like, yeah, but you didn't have to enjoy it, you whore. I was like, this
You didn't have to enjoy it. I want you to go there and be miserable.
He was like, come on, it'll be fun. We'll have a good time. He gives her drugs and whatever. So she bangs the other guy. And he's like, what? You're a fucking whore.
Yeah.
That's
here you go. Yeah, Terry Marie. He also did The Omen and Tron back in the day. That's the other guy. That's David Warner did that.
Yeah.
He was in The Omen and in Tron. That's right.
It feels like David Warner had a better career than Paul Sorvino, though. But because, I feel like Paul Sorvino is just a one-hit wonder. Like the hit he had was bigger than anything else, but that was it. He had a great career. He did other things. He had fun shit, but that everybody will always remember him. Like, okay, for instance, when I was scanning the articles, right?
Mhm.
Everybody writes their own article, and then they'll cite where he's from.
Right.
Every one of them said Goodfellas.
Of course.
It was like Goodfellas and Law and Order, and it's like, I've been on Law and Order. Who gives a shit? Like, everybody's been on.
I'm looking through his IMDb, trying to find something else he was in that. Oh, okay, he was in Dick Tracy.
Okay, Dick Tracy. Okay, unfair though, because everybody was in Dick Tracy.
That's true. He was Lips Manless, I think.
Yeah, if you were in a mob movie, they put you in Dick Tracy out of respect.
True.
Like, again, I don't want people to think I'm shitting on him. He's fantastic. I love him. I will always love him. But he really didn't do much outside of Goodfellas. That was it.
Yeah, there's a bunch of movies, but a lot of movies you never heard of. I mean, there are a few that you wouldn't remember that he was in, like The Rocketeer. He was in that episode. I had no idea he was in that.
I love that movie, and I don't remember him being in that movie.
Right. He was in Mr. 3000. He was in...
He played the manager.
There you go. He was in Oh God with George Burns. He was in Bulworth. You know, so he was in a bunch of movies, but the thing we'll remember him for is definitely Goodfellas.
Yeah.
100%.
Because he was so good in that. And again, he didn't really say much in that. Like, a lot of his...
No, but that's...
The first half of that movie, he doesn't say 2 words.
Right.
Right.
And now, because of him, the only way I cut my garlic is with a razor blade.
That's true. It's a pretty good system.
It's not very practical, but hey, that's the way Italians do it. No, I don't do that.
What are you going for, a walk in the park? And the way he goes, you got to go on a diet, Vinny. Tomorrow we're eating sandwiches. That's the fucking best line.
Sandwiches.
The garlic, yeah. Yeah. But that's it. He's in the prison scene. He threatens him about selling junk. He asks him where's Billy Bats, and then he tells him he's got to get back together with Karen. Oh, the restaurant line is good too, yeah. I don't want to sit down and order a meal. I don't know how.
We lost the camera. Your son that was holding up your camera, I think, fell asleep. There he is. There's the mug. How we doing, buddy?
I don't fucking. Can you hear me?
Ooh, no, your mic isn't plugged in. We could hear you, but from the mic on your phone, I guess, or whatever you're on. Nope. Try again. Oof. I apologize for all these noises, folks.
How about now?
Better.
Okay. Is it back?
You're back. It's back.
Okay. Fucking shit.
I think better. What? For shitting on Paul
Sorvino. Yeah.
I think better than Goodfellas. I think he was the best as Lips Manless. Not the best, big boy. Not the best.
You should really look at that fucking Yankees performance. It was great. Sat in the dugout for 3 hours.
I'm in.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
But, no, R.I.P. Legend. Paul Sorvino and David Warner. R.I.P. And your Choco Toco.
Choco Toco. 40 years the Choco Taco's been around.
Jeez.
That's crazy.
I don't think I've ever had one.
Bullshit. You've had a Choco Taco.
All right. Sorry.
They were always at the beach, like at those little beach stands.
Yeah. No, I never went for the Choco Taco.
Yeah.
When I was at the beach, I liked ice, not ice cream. I like to get like a slushie or something like that.
Chocolate ice cream at the beach, no good. But like a fruity ice, yeah.
Yeah, like a slushie or a frozen something.
Something that's refreshing.
Yeah, definitely. Ice pops. But
1,000%.
What?
1,000%.
Yeah. Any more topics for tonight? Keep those comments coming, folks. We like to fill up the comment section. Let us know anything you want us to talk about, stuff like that. You know. Why is Bird getting canceled?
I don't know. And Sue didn't give me any more, and Susan didn't give me any more info on the fucking movie. I'm obsessed with this. I'm on this TikTok trend, which is great that it's not swingers or fucking toes. With they like some of the lighting guys or the movie guys will like show you like their little behind the scenes tips and tricks and shit.
Yeah.
This one guy said that I forgot what it was now, almond flour or something. They light that on fire when they're doing a grill scene.
Really?
So somebody's like grilling something, they light that on fire so that it's not, because they don't want it to be hot because then the actor will be sweating. So they light that on fire because it just kind of creates like a nice little plume of smoke, and they can sit there at the grill and pretend to grill shit. Yeah. Another guy said that when you have like you know when you walk into like an indoor pool or something where you're by water and the glare of the sun kind of like has that like wobbly like he takes like fucking tin foil and like we'll put it out and we'll shine a light on it and just like move it like this, like you're waving a flag, and
it's the same thing, huh?
Same effect. Yeah,
that's weird.
Yeah, there's all these crazy little tips and tricks that these guys are putting on TikTok now. That's so good.
I like the whole, ice cubes in drinks in movies are never real ice.
Because they'll melt, yeah.
They'll melt, and they also clink in the glass a lot. That's all you'd hear. So they don't. Yeah. So they use, I guess, plastic or whatever the hell it is.
I shouldn't say this, but I get obsessed with watching people eat in movies.
Oh, forget that. No thanks.
Don't do it because it will take you out of the movie. Because here's what happens: actors, like if they're doing a scene, like even like a minute and a half scene, will take like 4 hours on set because they shoot one actor, then they shoot the other actor, then they shoot a wide shot, and sometimes even a wider shot.
Yeah.
Right. So what happens is the actors, because they can't sit there and eat for 4 fucking hours, they don't really eat, or they eat like little tiny itty bitty bits.
Right.
You watch somebody during a scene, if you look at their fork as they're eating something, it's like a tiny, tiny, tiny ass piece. And it always takes me out of it. And the other thing too is if they're like sipping something, if you watch the fucking height of the liquid in their glass, it's always constantly flying. Because it's different cuts and different takes and shit like that,
It's funny. The Squid Game?
I never saw it, but I know it. Yeah.
Okay, so there was a great. I loved it. I loved every episode, but there was a thing going around, and when it was at its height, there's like a scene where they're eating. They get these little box lunches, and you could see a guy sitting there just airing, like he's not going into the food with his fork. He's just doing this, and this is like nothing on the fork. It's a funny thing that people pointed out. What was the other? And I can't watch. There's two very. I think everybody knows my thing with chewing.
Yes.
I can't stand when people are chewing while they're eating and whatever. That sound just gets right under my skin. So, the two worst scenes in cinema history, in my opinion. One, it's from the Matrix, the original Matrix. It's Joe Pantoliano when he's eating that steak.
Oh, in the Matrix?
In the Matrix, when he's eating that steak, he's chewing the loudest that anybody has ever chewed in the world. That's number one. And the second scene, that's probably one of the worst. The movie Law Abiding Citizen. You ever see that with
No.
what the heck is his name? Jamie Foxx is the lawyer, but the main character is what the hell is his name? Anyway, he's in jail and they're giving him a steak, and he's eating the steak, and he's like over exaggerating it, but he's just chewing the shit out of this steak, and it's the loudest friggin' thing. Let me see, Law Abiding Citizen.
Is Jamie Foxx the law-abiding citizen?
No.
Terry, if you sent me the email, I'm sure I got it. I can't pull it up right now though because of equipment failures today.
Gerard Butler.
And Susan is an assistant director. Next time, ask me about Gary Busey. We really have to do a show with Bird, with Susan. We have like a bunch of people. Like we have to get
our members. We got to get our members on the show.
Yeah, we're gonna do a members only show soon. We're gonna figure that out.
Or we do a show like this, where everybody could see, and the members come on as well.
Just tack it on the end.
Yeah, we just bring some members on, or a regular show like this. We just bring the members on every now and then.
So who was it? Gerard Butler that was in that movie?
Gerard Butler's the main guy. Let's see. Paige was asking what's on the coat rack. Now,
it's only because of the technical difficulties that we had everybody fucking wait that you answer this.
What?
I said it's only fair that you answer this. Usually we never answer this question.
I don't mind answering. Now, a lot of people think there's a crucifix or a cross. This here is just, I have the coat rack sitting on a painter's easel. So this is the top of the easel, and there's the bottom of the easel right here, holding the coat rack. So it's not a cross, it's an easel. And then hanging on it is just a hydrogen peroxide spray bottle for some reason.
I was going to say, that is a hydrogen peroxide brown bottle.
That's what it is.
I've never seen a spray bottle like that before.
I know. Isn't that interesting? So, yeah, topical.
UPS and hydrogen peroxide has such a specific brown to it.
Exactly, yeah. They should call that hydrogen peroxide brown.
Yeah.
So, no crucifix here. It's the easel.
That's fucked up. Who was telling me? Somebody was telling me that some company trademarked orange. Like the orange color that they use. I don't think it was Home Depot.
That's a good one if it is.
But it was
the only one I can think of.
No, Reese's peanut butter cup. The Reese's peanut butter cup orange is supposedly trademarked.
You trademark a color? That's ridiculous.
I think that's fucking crazy because you just change a shade like ever so slightly and be like, that ain't the same color.
Yeah, and you know how many color shades of that color? Look at a color wheel on like Photoshop or anything. There's a million colors, so there's thousands of colors. So you're right. Just change it one hair. So,
Bird guessing it's Hooters. It's not Hooters.
That was a good guess. My
dream is to bring Hooters back. Hooters fell off so bad.
Are they not around anymore?
They stink. There's only like 3. There's only one left on the island. There was like 400. I don't know how they're doing in the rest of the world, but their food sucks balls now.
Oh. Yeah, I haven't been there since we were. Maybe it's got to be almost 20 years when the last time we were.
Fucking liar. Paul brings up a great point. Tiffany's blue is trademarked. I think I heard that too.
Yeah. That's so weird though. How could you trademark a color? I can understand the logo, the style, whatever it is, but a color? So nobody could ever use that color.
Maddie Mo says black and yellow is trademarked by DeWalt. See, now the bees should be upset about that because
If I were a bee, that's why they're pissed off all the time.
the bees definitely came first.
Yeah.
Well, because they can't fill out a trademark form, they got to fucking suffer. That's bullshit.
Honestly, not cool.
That's totally bullshit. What do you use hydrogen peroxide for? I feel like if you get stung by a bee or something, that's really
cut or anything just clean out like a wound. You got a paper cut or something. Hydrogen peroxide the shit out of that.
You know what we need to stop? Like we need to stop with people who give you cleaning tips and are like, just put vinegar and water in a bottle and use that. It's like,
yeah, if you don't mind the smell of vinegar everywhere, then sure.
And I'm not doubting that it works, but stop telling me. Like, does anybody? I feel like everybody knows that by now. Fucking vinegar and water.
Yeah, and I've done that. The only time I've used that, I had a big bottle of vinegar, and I used it for my garbage pails. To use it in the house, I did that once too, and it's just like that smell stays around for a while.
Yeah,
that vinegar smell, not good.
Yeah, but yet you put it with some oil and on a salad, and it's fucking. I don't get it.
That's what we're talking about.
I don't get it.
Potato chips, that salt and vinegar stuff. I can go. I
love a salt and vinegar potato chip. Okay, do you get heat flashes though when you have too many salt and vinegar potato chips? Because I do.
No, I think that's your cholesterol going. Excuse me, can you stop?
I get like a little like when I have it so much, I get like a little hot from it for some reason. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, that's your blood going. We're fucking up here. What are we doing?
It's entirely possible.
I wouldn't blame the chip as much as the hand that brings the chip. It's probably the chips. It's the chip's fault.
I had two horrible things happen to me today. One, I got pulled over by a police officer, and two, the preferred pizza place that I was going to go to was closed. Isn't that heartbreaking?
That's terrible. I hate that. You're looking forward to something.
Yeah.
I'm dreaming of that lo mein all the way the fuck over here. When you're looking forward to something and you just get that rug pull, it's fucking sucks.
I hate it. There's nothing more depressing than that. Really, truly.
Right. Like when we tell you we're going to be on, and then we take a day off out of nowhere.
Oh, I was feeling so good until that.
Sorry.
Then I got pulled over by a cop. He goes, "You didn't stop completely at the stop sign." So I didn't stop completely at the stop sign. He was right. But I was going through, and I saw him pulling a U-turn.
Oh, boy.
And
did you tell him you did a U-turn, illegal U-turn?
I should have. That would have been fucking funny. I said to myself, I saw him come down and fast, and I was like, if he puts his lights on, it's definitely for me. Puts his lights on, I pull over. I'm like, there's no fucking way he could have seen me fully because there's like trees right up to the corner. Mm-hmm. So he probably saw me rolling through. But I go like this to him. He goes, "Why didn't you stop?" I go, "I did stop." I go, "I stopped a little farther back, and then I just rolled through slowly." And he looked at me and he was like, "Okay." He
let you go?
So he knew he didn't really see it. It appeared that I was rolling through.
That's funny.
But
all right, that could have happened. Fine.
Yeah, I was like, I stopped a little farther. Plus that,
Susan, I was kidding with Anthony. I don't know if that. I'm not a doctor. I don't know what that means about. I'm just messing with Anthony about the cholesterol thing. I have no idea.
Well, she says she gets that too.
Right. She says she gets that too. I was just telling Anthony it's his cholesterol.
Yeah.
I didn't mean that's. I have no idea what it means.
Well, he's right in my case. In your case, it's probably something different.
It's something else. It's probably just a combination of salt. I have no idea what that means.
Okay, last thing I have to say, real convict Donald. In the last episode, I don't know what we were talking about, but I referenced Da Vinci. I forget what it was. But
Sistine Chapel.
I said the 16th Chapel.
You did.
And then I looked at the camera, right? And it was that. So that joke, and a lot of people have said that 16th, right? But that particular joke was specifically mentioned because of the movie The Breakup, when Vince Vaughn brings home lemons for the hot girl from Friends, Jennifer Aniston, and he says something like, when Da Vinci was painting the Sixtine Chapel, do you think he had other people go up? I think she wanted somebody to do the dishes with him or something. I forgot what the argument was. He's like, do you think he had his friends go up there and finish all the little painting? No, he went up there and finished it himself, like he was being cute. But I fucking specifically made that joke based off of Vince Vaughn making that joke.
It's an obscure reference, though.
And Real Convict Donald made a fucking TikTok highlight and he used the clip from that fucking movie. Is that not unbelievable?
That's really good. I don't know how he got that and was able to do that. That's really good. I didn't pick up on that. I knew all I did was call you out on it not being Da Vinci.
Right.
So I was making fun of you, not realizing you were quoting a movie or something.
Right. I don't know if it's like in my history. I'm going to open up my HBO Max right now to see if it'll come up. But I legit just watched that movie like a week and a half ago, and it was just in my brain when I made that joke.
You don't lie. You watched that movie because Jennifer Aniston's butt's in it.
Yeah, it's good looking rear end than that too.
That's true.
I will say I like a bigger ass on a girl, but even though it's small, it's nice. She does a good job.
She's a looker.
I preferred her more when she was a little heavier, but that's just me.
Hey, everybody's got that type.
Yeah. There's nothing that shows you the history of what you've watched on HBO Max. It seems like they should fix that.
I hear you.
All right, Frankie. So you got anything else?
I think I'm good over here. I mean,
okay. Hold on. I can search it. I mean, this doesn't really prove that I watched it in the last week or so. But when I
don't think we talked about our good buddies here.
Look, you see that bar on the bottom? That shows I watched it.
I believe you.
See, no bar on Point Break. Bar under the breakup.
Did you think we didn't believe you?
I just thought it was amazing. Like when I watched the clip, my jaw dropped because I was like, "That's like a cosmic connection."
That is a weird that he was able to pick. That's great. I think it's amazing that he was able to pick that up.
Yeah. We did not mention Jumpstart Coffee Company, and we should.
Yes, they are amazing.
They
excellent coffee. Go ahead.
Did you see the TikTok and the reel I put out making the Jumpstart?
I did. See that?
That was the thing I had that I was talking about on the show that it was hard to describe. So
I got you. All right. Yeah.
So
put that in the chat or something. That was good. So yeah, Jumpstart. Get your. You gotta click the link below. Put the it was AOA 15.
Yep.
Is the code 15% off your order, and you do the subscribe and save. They drop it off to you every month, however much you want to subscribe for. You get these bags like this. They're great. Lots of coffee in there. 12 ounces. Beautiful thing. They have all the different flavors. Dark roast. Get the medium, espresso blend. All good stuff. Delicious coffee.
You probably didn't know this new flavor coming out for Jumpstart. Salt and vinegar. I'm excited.
Salt and vinegar.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm excited for salt and vinegar Jumpstart coffee.
And also garlic, but with the way they do it is with the little razor.
He had a system for grinding the beans, the coffee beans.
Right.
Sliced it with a razor blade.
All right.
Pretty good system.
That's not bad. So yeah, get your Jumpstart today. Click at the link below. 50% of the proceeds goes right to what's it called? The why am I forgetting? I just blanked on it.
Navy SEAL Foundation.
Navy SEAL Foundation. Thank you. Just went right out of my head.
Jumpstart should get into the weed industry. Agree.
Yeah, but with a name like Jumpstart, I don't know if weed. That it should be like Jumpstart and then settle down, relax.
What do I know about making a restaurant? I love the way he says making a restaurant.
Yeah.
Isn't that great?
Paul Sorvino, you will be missed.
All I know is how to sit down and order the meal. Did I tell you my wife helped my neighbor get her fucking marijuana card? My 80-year-old neighbor.
No, but that's amazing.
Yeah, she didn't. She's like, how do I get it?
She get 20% for picking it up?
I don't know. But we were literally in a thing where I was like, can we ask our 80-year-old neighbor to get us weed gummies? Is that appropriate? That doesn't seem like appropriate adult behavior.
I mean, you could just go get them nowadays. They have them in stores.
They keep telling me that, and supposedly like 5 minutes away from my house, there's a place that does it, but it's not like a real storefront. It's like a...
Probably order it online, right? I don't know.
Can I?
I have no idea. I don't know if Amazon ships that.
I gotta do something because this equipment's fucking killing me. Can't fucking take it.
Go fix your equipment, will you?
Yeah. All right. We gotta go.
Yep.
No outro music. No nothing. Nothing worked.
Thank you to everybody in the chat. We love seeing you guys, talking to you guys. You guys are awesome.
Yeah, and apologies for the 45-minute delay. By the way, Frankie sat here in the virtual studio waiting the entire time as I was pulling my fucking hair out. So thank you for that. I'm sorry.
There's nothing I could do. Just sitting here. Couldn't help you. I'm miles away.
Were you in the chat? I feel like you were in the chat a little.
Yeah, I was talking to some folks in the chat. Had a good time there.
It's cool.
I enjoy it. It's a wonderful thing.
Kind of the fun part about technical glitches. You get to do kind of some fun, different shit.
Yeah, I hear you.
Apologies to everybody who also waited the whole time. And apologies to Facebook because Facebook doesn't wait for you. If you say you're going to go on and you're more than 10 minutes late, they go fuck yourself. So there was no Facebook stream tonight.
Should we even, I mean, why apologize to Facebook? They banned us for a month for no reason.
Yeah, still no reason.
So
still fucking, I don't even get into it. All right.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Fuck
well, thank you, everyone. Good night. We love you guys all around the world. Keep putting the comments in the comment section. We love talking to you guys.
Check out the merch store.
Yep.
Got lots of great stuff up there. All the shirts that we're wearing. Got the silhouette shirt on Frankie C. I got the old microphone TikTok shirt. J Sabs is wearing them. My phone's about to die. I can't believe my phone didn't die throughout this whole thing.
Yeah, that was good. It's not even plugged in.
Not even plugged in.
You got the new coat rack shirt.
The Coats shirt. Yep. Signed by Frankie C.
Good stuff.
Good stuff. All right, big dog.
Later.
Catch you on the next